Good morning all. In this lecture, I am discussing about the model problem based on the probability. We are taking one example and how to solve the problem based on the probability. Actually, probability means we are taking may or may not be occurred. For this probability, generally we are taking the examples as tossing a coin and rolling a die like that. Okay. Suppose if the problem is given in the rolling a die, how the problem will be and how we are solving that problem. Okay. So here the problem is two dice are thrown. Okay. The square of the sum of the points appearing on the two dice is a random variable. Determine the values taken by x and the corresponding probabilities. Okay. See here, two dice are thrown. The square of the sum of the 2 points appearing on the two dice is a random variable. Determine the values taken by x and the corresponding probabilities. First, study this problem. What are the given values and what is the required value? Okay, the given statements here are two dice are thrown. Here the experiment is given. What is the experiment? Two dice are thrown. The square of the sum of the points appearing on the two dice is a random variable. That means in this sentence we know the random variable definition. What is the random variable definition? The square of the sum of the points appearing on the two dice. Okay. Determine the values taken by x. That means what are the events will be occurred in the random variable and the corresponding probabilities. Okay. So those will be the required values. Okay. If we observe this problem, the experiment is two dice are thrown. Okay. So if you are taking one die, whenever we are rolling one die, what are the outcomes we'll be getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If we are taking the experiment rolling a die, the outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The total possible number of outcomes are 6. Okay. The total possible number of outcomes are 6. The sample space S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is meant by sample space? What is meant by sample space? Here, if you are consider all the possible outcomes in a particular experiment, then that will be called as a sample space. Okay. If you are taking one die and the sample space S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the total number of outcomes are 6. Okay. Total number of outcomes are 6. In this problem, we are taking two dice are thrown. Okay. Two dice are thrown. So whenever we are taking two dice are thrown experiment, total number of outcomes is equal to 6 square. Okay. 6 square, that is equal to 36. That means if you are taking the experiment two dice are thrown, the total number of outcomes getting as 36. How to get 36? 6 square. Okay. Suppose if you are taking three dice are thrown, then the total number of outcomes are 6 cube. 4 dice are thrown, then the total number of outcomes are 6 power 4. Like that, we are getting the total number of outcomes. In this, the experiment is 2 dice are thrown. That's why the total number of outcomes are 6 square, that is equal to 36. That means in the sample space, totally we are getting 36 elements. That means 36 outcomes. Okay. So the random variable definition as the square of the sum of the points appearing on the two dice is a random variable. Okay. So by solving this, Given. What is given? Statements in the problem. The first statement is the experiment is given. What is the experiment? The experiment is 2 dice are thrown. Okay. What is the another statement given? The random variable definition is the sum of the square of the sum of the points appearing on the 2 dice. Okay. So the given statements are the experiment is given and the random variable definition is given. Okay. Based on the experiment, if 2 dice are thrown, what is the sample space outcomes? Sample space. Sample space means the total number of possible outcomes will be considered as a sample space. Okay. The total number of outcomes. The total outcomes will be considered as a sample space. Here the sample space is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. That is, in this random variable, in this experiment, 2 dice are thrown. The sample space is, this is the sample space. Okay, 1, 1 means the first die shows 1 and the second die shows 1. 1, 2 means the first die show 1 and the second die show 2. 1, 3 means the first die shows 1 and the second die shows 3. Okay, like that. 6, 4 means the first die shows 6 and the second die shows 4. The 6, 5 means the first die shows 6 and the second die shows 5. 6, 6 means the first die shows 6 and the second die shows 6. Now this is the sample space for the given experiment. Okay. So what is the random variable definition here? The random variable definition is the square of the sum of the points appearing on the 2 dice. See here, the square of the sum of the points appearing on the 2 dice. First we are taking the sum of 2 dice having the event. Okay, so first taking the sum and after that taking the square for that sum. Okay, so that means if you are taking the first outcome 1, 1, what is the sum for 1, 1? 2. Square of the sum of, that's why square of. So 2 square. What is 2 square? 4. Okay, so like that. 1, 2. 1, 2 means plus. Plus means 3. Square of 3 square, that is 9. Okay, so 4, 9. Next 1, 3. 1, 3. What is the sum? 4. Square of 4, 16. 1, 4. What is the sum? 5. Square of 5, 25. 1, 5. What is the sum? 6. Square of 6, 36. 1, 6. What is the sum? 7. Square of 7, 49. Okay. Next outcome is 2, 1. What is the sum? 3. What is the square of 3? 9. 2, 2. What is the sum? 4. Square of 4? 16. 2, 3. What is the sum? 5. Square of 5? 25. 2, 4. What is the sum? 6. Square of 6? 36. 2, 5. What is the sum? 7. Square of 7. 49. 2, 6. What is the sum? 8. Square of 8. 64. Okay. Next outcome is 3, 1. What is the sum? 4. Square of 4. 16. 3, 2. What is the sum? 5. Square of 5. 25. 3, 3. The sum is 6. Square of 6 is 36. 3, 4. The sum is 7. Square of 7 is 49. 3, 5. Sum is 8. Square of 8 is 64. 3, 6. Sum is 9. Square of 9 is 81. 4, 1. The sum is 5 and square of 5 is 25. 4, 2. The sum is 6. Square of 6 as 36. 4, 3. 7. The sum of 7 as 49. 4, 4. The sum is 8. The square of 8, 64. 4, 5. The sum is 9. Square of 9 is 81. 4, 6. The sum is 10. Square of 10 as 100. 5, 1. The sum is 6. Square of 6, 36. 5, 2. The sum is 7. Square of 7 as 49. 5, 3. The sum is 8. Square of 8 is 64. 5, 4. The sum is 9. Square of 9 is 81. 5, 5. The sum is 10. Square of 10 as 100. 5, 6. The sum is 11. Square of 11 as 121. 6, 1. The sum is 7. Square of 7 is 49. 6, 2. The sum is 8. Square of 8 is 64. 6, 3. The sum is 9. Square of 9 is 81. 6, 4. The sum is 10. Square of 10 is 100. 6, 5. The sum is 11. Square of 11 is 121. 6, 6. The sum is 12. Square of 12 is 144. Okay. Based on this definition, what is the random variable definition? That is the square of the sum of the points appearing on the two dice. Okay. Based on this definition, the random variable having totally these 36 elements. So out of these 36 elements, if you are observing the elements, that means the outcomes based on the random variable definition, the events are getting as 4, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144. Okay. So these are all the events will be getting on the random variable based on this definition. Okay. So here the total number of outcomes whenever two dice are thrown, the total number of outcomes are 36. Okay, the random variable having the elements, here one is not there. Sorry, this will be the mistake here. One is not there. From 4 starting. Okay, see here. From 4 starting the event. So this one is not here. Okay, erase this one. Okay, now the random variable having the elements 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121 and 144. These are the elements getting in the random variable based on the definition. Okay, here one is arranged. So now in the problem, the required value is the random variable events. So the random variable events are over and the corresponding probabilities also. Okay. So the definition for the probability is that is the ratio of number of favorable outcomes to total number of outcomes. Okay. The numerator having the number of favorable outcomes and the denominator having the total number of outcomes. What is the total number of outcomes here? 36. Okay. So based on the random variable event, we are getting number of favorable outcomes. Okay. Take the first event. That will be 4. Okay. So probability of 4. So in this 4 is occurred. The number of favorable outcomes. 4 is getting how many times? Only 1 time. That's why the number of favorable outcomes for 4 is 1. The number of favorable outcomes 1 divided by total number of outcomes are 36. Okay. What is the next element in the random variable? 9. So how many times 9 will be repeated here? 1, 2. That means the total, the favorable number of outcomes is equal to 2. For the event 9, the probability of 9 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes are 2 divided by the total number of outcomes are 36. Okay. What is the next element? 16. So 16, how many times getting here? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 16 is getting in 3 times. So the number of favorable outcomes for 16 is equal to 3 divided by the total number of outcomes are 36. Okay. What is the next element? 25. So how many times 25 will be repeated? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of favorable outcomes for 25 are 4. Okay. So that's why the probability P of 25 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes are 4 divided by 36. Okay. The total number of outcomes are 36. What is the next element in the random variable? 36. Okay. So how many times 36 will be repeated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 times. So the probability of 36 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes 5 divided by the total number of outcomes 36. Okay. What is the next element here? 49. So 49 is repeated how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times. The number of favorable outcomes are 6 for 49. So the probability of 49 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes 6 divided by the total number of outcomes 36. Okay. What is the next element? 64. So 64 is repeated how many times here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the favorable number of outcomes are 5 for 64. So P of 64 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes 5 divided by the total number of outcomes are 36. Okay. What is the next element? 81. So 81, how many times repeated? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the probability of 81 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes are 4 divided by the total number of outcomes are 36. The next element is 100. 100 is repeated how many times? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the probability of 100 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes are 3 divided by the total number of outcomes are 36. Okay. The next event is 121. So 121, how many times that will be repeated? 1, 2. So the probability of 121 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes are 2 divided by the total number of outcomes are 36. Okay. The next event is 144. So by observing the total events, 144 is repeated only one time. So the probability of 144 is equal to the number of favorable outcomes are 1 and the total number of outcomes are 36. That means based on the random variable definition, first we are calculating what are the elements we are getting. So out of these elements, take the events for the random variable. From these events, you are calculating the corresponding probabilities based on this formula. Okay. So by drawing all this in a table, the corresponding probabilities are, so X is the random variable. For this random variable, the events are 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144. These are all the events. Okay. The corresponding probabilities are 1 by 36, 2 by 36, 3 by 36, 4 by 36, 5 by 36, 6 by 36, 5 by 36, 4 by 36, 3 by 36, 2 by 36 and 1 by 36. That is P of 4 equal to 1 by 36, P of 9 is equal to 2 by 36, P of 16 equal to 3 by 36, P of 25 equal to 4 by 36, P of 36 equal to 5 by 36, P of 49 is equal to 6 by 36, P of 64 equal to 5 by 36, P of 81 equal to 4 by 36, P of 100 equal to 3 by 36, P of 121 is equal to 2 by 36, P of 144 equal to 1 by 36. Finally, we are getting the corresponding probabilities of all the events in the random variable. Suppose if you are getting any doubt, this problem is doing correct or not, then verify here. Okay, how to verify whether the problem is right or wrong? Here the probabilities are given. According to the probability mass function, the sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. Okay, the sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. That's why adding all the probabilities. Okay, for all the probabilities, the denominator is same. Okay, so adding the numerators here. Okay, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 6, 21, 21 plus 5, 26, 26 plus 4, 30, 30 plus 3, 33, 33 plus 2, 35, 35 plus 1, 36. 36 divided by 36 is equal to 1. Okay. Suppose if you are having any doubt whether the problem is right or wrong, at that time calculate here the corresponding probabilities are there. So by summing all the probabilities, compulsory we are getting a 1. Then only this problem is correct. Okay. So in this way, based on the random variable definition and based on the probability formula, we are calculating the corresponding probabilities. Okay. Thank you.